Hi guys. I was listening to a recording from my mentor, John Maxwell, and I was just listening to his audiobook, Intentional Living. And what an amazing book. I mean, if you haven't got that book, you should go out and get that book because it really gets you thinking in a different way. And one of the things that I learned from this book was this issue around adding value. Now, we all say that we want to add value. Certainly, any speaker that I know, any coach that I've ever met, and whether it's a mindset coach, a health coach, we all want to add value to other people's lives. But then John Maxwell said something that really got me. And it was this. He says, if you want to add value to other people, you need to value other people. Wow, what a moment. Because that really got me thinking. So what is it that I'm doing on a day-to-day basis to truly value people? Because that's the important thing for me. If I'm as passionate as the next person about adding value to people, I need to start valuing people. So I really started thinking about what I do and what I have done in the past. Now, most of you will know that, I was a senior UK police officer. I managed departments of 300 plus within any given department that I managed. And some of those departments were extremely busy. But I remember now, and I hadn't thought it through at the time, there was no strategy behind it. But I remember now that from any one day, I used to take 2 hours out, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And I used to go and walk around my department and I used to talk to my staff. I used to find out what was going on in their homes, in their lives, what their aspiration was, what their story was. And I realized that that one thing is the singular biggest thing that got my staff to follow me in some of the crazy notions that I had in terms of my leadership for that department. And even now, what I do intentionally now is I make a point of looking at 3 profiles on my friends within Facebook. I have 4,500 friends now on Facebook. I don't know any of these 4,500, but they must be on my friends list for a reason. There must be some sort of synergy there, some interest for them to have become friends. So I randomly now pick out 3 friends on my Facebook list and I look at their profile for the next couple of, for the past couple of 3 weeks, just to see what they've been up to. And I will randomly send them a message just to let them know I've looked at your profile and do you know what? I'm really impressed that you've achieved so-and-so, or I'm really happy for you that you experienced this or you did this, just to let them know that somebody out there is actually interested in their life. I wonder what you do to value people. As a speaker, I always end my speech, my talk, and ask myself, not the question of how good was I, but did the audience take anything away from my message? Now that's a subtle change in mindset, because if I were to think about how good I was, that's being very egocentric. So in essence, what you're saying, you're on that stage for you, to be famous, to be rich, whatever it may be. But actually, when you add value, when you look at these people with value and you value those people and ask yourself, what did the audience learn? Then actually you're connecting with them in a much deeper way. And consequently, you'll be far better at it. Now, I just wonder what other tricks that you might have, that you employ on a day-to-day basis to reach out to people, to add value to people, and ultimately to value people. Have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.